Caitlin Clark has officially closed the chapter on a once-in-a-generation college career at Iowa. While she didn't finish with the national championship trophy everyone hoped for, her influence on women's basketball has been undeniable. She transformed the sport, bringing unmatched excitement, attention, and popularity to the women's game. Nearly every time Clark stepped onto the court, history followed. Her record-shattering performances left fans wondering just how fast she'll take over the next level once she's drafted, but that discussion can wait. For now, let's break down the incredible records Caitlin Clark set throughout her college journey, starting with her freshman season. Although many of her longevity milestones came later, Clark made her mark immediately in her first months of college basketball. In mid-December, during a dominant win over Western Illinois, she recorded a triple-double, the first by an Iowa player since 2015. Even on an off-shooting night, she still finished with 13 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists. Then, on February 11, 2021, Clark delivered a season-high performance of 39 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists in an 88-81 victory over Nebraska. That 39-point outing set a single-game scoring record at Pinnacle Bank Arena, Nebraska's home court. By the end of the regular season, Clark was unanimously named Big Ten Freshman of the Year and earned a spot on the first-team All-Big Ten. She also set a conference record with 13 Big Ten Freshman of the Week honors and led the league with 5 Player of the Week awards. Her dominance carried into the Big Ten tournament, where she set a conference tournament record with 37 total assists. Averaging 26.6 points and 7.1 assists per game, Clark led NCAA Division I in scoring and ranked second in assists. Remarkably, she also topped Division I in total points, assists, field goals made, and three-pointers as a freshman. Clark's historic season earned her first-team All-American honors from the USBWA and a spot on the WBCA Coaches All-America team. She became the first freshman ever to win the Dawn Staley Award, given annually to the nation's top guard. She also shared the Division I Freshman of the Year award with Paige Buchers of UConn. Additionally, Clark set Iowa freshman records for both points and assists while breaking Big Ten single-game records for points and three-pointers made. Her sophomore campaign was just as dominant and featured even more milestones. In early January 2022, Clark erupted for 44 points against Evansville, breaking the Carver Hawkeye Arena women's single-game scoring record. She also became the fastest Big Ten player to reach 1,000 career points. That same month, she made history as the first player, men's or women's, in Division I to post consecutive 30-point triple-doubles. She was also the first women's player in Big Ten history to record back-to-back triple-doubles. Leading Iowa to a share of the Big Ten regular season title, Clark was unanimously named Big Ten Player of the Year and selected to the first-team All-Big Ten. Unfortunately, her season ended early with a heartbreaking round of 32 loss in the NCAA tournament. Still, she earned unanimous first-team All-American honors and became the first player to win the Dawn Staley Award and Nancy Lieberman Award in back-to-back seasons as the nation's top point guard. Averaging 27 points and 8 assists per game, she became the first women's player ever to lead Division I in both scoring and assists in the same season, while again leading the nation in total points, free throws made, and triple-doubles. Entering her junior year, Clark's reputation was undeniable. She was unanimously selected to the AP preseason All-America team and named Big Ten Preseason Player of the Year by both coaches and media. Her dominance continued in early December 2022 when she recorded her 7th career triple-double, 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists against Wisconsin, surpassing Samantha Logic as the Big Ten's all-time leader in triple-doubles. As the season concluded, Clark repeated as Big Ten Player of the Year and once again earned first-team All-Big Ten honors. In the Big Ten tournament, she led Iowa to back-to-back conference championships and was named Most Outstanding Player. In the Big Ten title game versus Ohio State, she posted a historic triple-double with 30 points, 17 assists, and 10 rebounds, becoming just the second player in Division I women's history to reach 10 career triple-doubles. It was also the first triple-double ever recorded in a Big Ten championship game. Clark's legendary run continued into March Madness. In the Elite Eight of the 2023 NCAA tournament, she delivered a masterpiece with 41 points, 12 assists, and 10 rebounds in a win over Louisville, becoming the first player in tournament history to record a 30 or 40-point triple-double. Then, in the Final Four, she poured in another 41 points, along with 8 assists and 6 rebounds, to shock undefeated defending champion South Carolina and snap their 42-game winning streak. Her 41 points were the most ever scored in a women's Final Four game, and her back-to-back 40-point performances marked the first time any player had accomplished that feat in NCAA tournament history. Although Iowa fell to Angel Reese and LSU in the 2023 national championship game, Clark still delivered a historic performance with 30 points and 8 assists. She also knocked down 8 three-pointers, the most ever made by a player in a national championship game, once again cementing her legacy even in defeat. For her unbelievable performances throughout the season, Clark collected virtually every major award in women's college basketball, including AP Player of the Year, the Honda Sports Award, the John R. Wooden Award, Naismith College Player of the Year, USBWA National Player of the Year, and the Wade Trophy. On top of that, she made history as the first unanimous National Player of the Year in Big Ten history. Her junior year averages of 27.8 points and 8.6 assists placed her second in scoring and first in all of Division I for assists. She shattered Big Ten single-season records in points, assists, three-pointers, and free throws, while also tying her own conference record with 5 triple-doubles. By the season's end, Clark ranked 4th all-time in points and assists and 3rd in three-pointers for a single season in Division I history. Not stopping there, she matched Elena Delle Donne as the fastest Division I women's player to reach 2,000 career points and claimed top honors such as Best Female College Athlete, the ESPY Award, the Honda Cup, and the James E. Sullivan Award. Her junior season solidified her as a household name and set the stage for an even bigger senior year. As a preseason favorite, she was named Big Ten Player of the Year and received unanimous AP preseason All-America recognition. Clark wasted no time exceeding expectations. In just her second game of the senior season, she scored 44 points against 8th-ranked Virginia Tech. In her next game, she recorded her 12th career triple-double, already a school record, and became Iowa's all-time leading scorer. On December 6, 2023, she reached a historic milestone, becoming the 15th Division I player to hit 3,000 career points with 35 points against Iowa State. She followed that with a 38-point game while cementing her position as the Big Ten and Iowa all-time assist leader. The records kept piling up in 2024. On February 15th, Clark became the NCAA Division I women's career scoring leader, broke the single-season three-pointers record, and surpassed Lynette Woodard to claim the overall women's college basketball scoring title, even after Woodard controversially disputed it at the WBCA convention. Then, on March 3rd, she accomplished arguably the most astounding feat of her career, becoming the all-time leading scorer in all of NCAA Division I, men's or women's, surpassing Pete Maravich's record that had stood since 1970. And she did it all before Maravich's record could even be fully celebrated. March Madness brought even more milestones. In the Elite Eight victory over LSU, Clark broke 4 separate women's NCAA tournament records. She surpassed Tama Johnson for most career tournament assists, overtook Diana Taurasi and Taylor Robertson for most career three-pointers, tied Courtney Moses for most threes in a single tournament game, and became the first player in NCAA tournament history to record 3 40-point games. Iowa then defeated Paige Buchers and UConn in a nail-biting 71-69 Final Four win, despite a controversial illegal screen call in the closing seconds. Clark led Iowa to the national championship game for the second consecutive year. Though they fell to the undefeated 40-0 South Carolina Gamecocks, Clark still rewrote the record books. She set a new NCAA Women's Championship game record with 18 first-quarter points, surpassed Shamik Holdsclaw for most career points in NCAA tournament history, and became the all-time leader in career points per game, breaking a 35-year-old mark set by Patricia Hoskins in 1989. Caitlin Clark arguably had the greatest women's collegiate career in history. She redefined the game with her record-breaking dominance, driving unprecedented TV ratings and attendance for women's basketball. Every time she played, she seemed to break yet another record. After reviewing her historic career at Iowa, the big question remains: how will Caitlin Clark transition to the WNBA? Will she dominate at the professional level the same way she did in college? Are current WNBA players intimidated by her skill? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. See you next time.